How's it going? It's another 11 minutes after Clark O'Clock. This time we were stuck in traffic, you know, roads being what they are. So since we're in the preamble thing, let me go ahead and start with something that's, I guess, less fun. Watching things back like I do, just checking for issues. I had something clang against my ear, and I'm sure that no one that has watched the other things that I've put up here thinks anything but I did want to be clear and specific, because that's the world that we live in. So I came across the bit where I was making fun of Isaac for gasping at his air supply, and I want to clarify that what I just described is in fact what was happening. I was chiding a fictional man in a way that's absurd. It's in no way a reference to recent real-world events, and in case there was absolutely any doubt, let me go ahead and say, Black Lives Matter. Okay, with that out of the way, now things that are less important. I also noticed that I misspoke and said bacteria weren't big enough to do virus stuff. I meant the opposite. Your brain never flop things, happens to me. It just went bacteria, big, virus, small, that's the association, and mouth is already taking too long. And we also had an unfinished thought. When I went back to talking about limited inventories, resource management is cool and good, but stacking of objects needs to not be arbitrary in these sorts of things. Game balance is horseshit anyway, and it's even worse when it's forced on the player via capped numbers that exist only for capping numbers. Like, take for example, ammunition in general. Capping ammunition is fine. After all, you've only got so many pockets, and there's only so much space on a person to store shit. But we need to consider what we're stacking. A tool like the plasma cutter we've been using isn't expending one of those little cards every time it fires. It's like running on a battery somewhere, right? I think we can agree on that. It's like a charge pack. So, storing a certain number of batteries is fine. Storing a certain number of individual shots is stupid. Also, just a small game correction. Nicole's last name is Brennan. I thought it was Brenner. Okay. So, I think that about does it. We're gonna kick it over to our menu now. We'll see when that shows up. Looks like it has. Alright, we're gonna continue. Last time, if you remember, we killed a great big flesh plug that was trying to give us a reach around that we didn't want. And now Hammond has disappeared. One would assume that he's dead from inhaling way too much poison. You know, after going into a very hazardous environment without a helmet on. And this man is supposed to be the leader of this particular expedition. I don't quite get the Hammond character. Frankly, I don't quite get Kendra's character either. We'll see why in just a little bit, but she does some stuff that harms her objective. Alright. And of course that is where we last saw Hammond. We don't see him now. He fucked off. Still looking for that eventual person in the elevator. Again, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm just imagining that or if it's something that happens later. And we're waiting. Still waiting. That's true. The witch has reminded us again that that is a loading screen. And there we go. Well, no, those are still chopped up like I left them. They can stay there. We got stains, we got bits and pieces. We got nothing to steal. Still Peng. I still want it. There we are. Chapter 6, Environmental Hazard, completed. I'm not sure why this chapter is the one that they chose to append that to. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I know what they were trying to do with the chapter names, which we'll talk about at the end, just in case you haven't quite pieced it together yet or haven't stumbled across it on a wiki. But there's been environmental hazards the whole time, so it seems odd. Into the Void. We've been there too. We've been on a few spacewalks outside the ship.
This may be our last chance of getting out of here alive, Isaac.
Okay.
There's an asteroid loaded up in the mining bay waiting to be smelted.
Sure.
If you attach the SOS beacon to it, you can launch it away from the ship to make a clean broadcast. The beacon's on the maintenance subdeck. You can launch the asteroid from the control room.
Uh-huh.
Damn. The control room is locked.
Isn't it just?
It looks like they keep an emergency access key on the processing subdeck. Couldn't be easy, could it? I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You and me both, Kendra. You and me both. Because once again, we're in a situation where the game's kind of forgotten who Isaac is supposed to be. Welcome to the mining deck. And you'd think that an engineer would be looking at just kind of taking apart the door. Flesh. Available May 1st. Rather than, you know, going and getting a key. Maybe something to do with the wiring or other kinds of general fuckery that you can do. Pop it off the track and just kind of wedge it out that way. But we don't. Secret power node. Thank you. We've acquired it. And now we're going to see what kind of meat maze awaits us. Yep, it's red. It's a very spacious room. It's a little suspicious, don't you think? It's an elevator there. Well, we'll take our time, we'll go through here all the same. As we have seen that you can be attacked while you modify your crap. Oh, there's a save station though. Not sure if they spawn things near save stations. And stores. Well, it pays to have our guard up all the same. We have noise, but I don't have anyone here. Okay. I guess that was just to freak us out. Do you feel freaked out? Hi? You still feeling freaked out? Okay. Well, don't worry, bud. It's a video game. It can't hurt you. Honestly, we can probably sell that. We're stacking those things pretty regularly. Relatively low on pulse rounds. That's kind of surprising. We can sell those off. Oh, that's right, we did fight that boss. That ate a lot of our pulse rounds. That's alright. Anyway, of course, we're going to want to start saving. I'm still just kind of suspicious of it for the noise that it was making previously. Well, we'll know in a moment. I agree, dude. Alright. We want more damage on this. Maybe the speed, maybe the reload. Either way, we're going to end up having to spend 2 to get anywhere. This one seems like the surer bet. That'll bridge that gap both directions. No, might just be a false alarm. Well, we'll see when we come back through, won't we? Yes, please. I keep forgetting it wants me to click accept there. It doesn't want me to just select the file. We're calling the elevator. Oh, someone's in that. He died.
The mining subdeck is offline for some reason, Isaac. I'll see if I can run a bypass.
Uh-huh. You go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna make sure that that's not a problem later. We can go to preparation, which I assume is where we are. Or maintenance. Maintenance it is. We are not safe in the elevator. I knew I remembered something about elevators. That's the one. It's getting crowded, boys. Am I done yet? I mean, probably not, right? The music's still going. Ugh. I agree, Pi. Elevator sequences. And if you're wondering why I'm here, it's because I have the best view of the rest of the elevator. Sounds like we got corpse glitches. Do I get to see them? No, they're probably just stuck under the thing. Teamwork improves safety. We got a lot of meat. That's a fun noise. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, there we go. This is happening. I'm gonna ask you not to do that. Yeah, that. Well, they only got the one out of it, I guess. Still kind of a pain. Anyway, you can see that the force gun has some shortcomings right now. What have I got like a fair amount of ammo for? Well, just a good old plasma cutter, I guess. But yeah, excellent in close quarters. Not so much when they are more than a few feet away from you, which presents a problem. I mean, range is our primary advantage here.
Dr. Kyne, what the hell are you doing? Get back! Come any closer and I'll shoot him. Give me the access codes to the cargo bay.
You idiot! This is processing. Why the hell would I have codes to cargo?
Don't lie to me. I'm sick of everyone lying to me. It is imperative that I get the marker. Give me those codes.
I don't have them. Is this what you did to the captain? Go on. Shoot me if you've got the balls.
Idiots! It's the only way to stop it. The only way to end.
He's completely lost it. Somebody call security.
Okay. Well, Dr. Kyne, if we remember, you know, was the guy that poked the captain in the brain. He's having problems with the rest of the crew. I hear more things burbling. I'm sure that's intentional. We see corpses kind of littered around. Oh, hey. We remember Wall Guy. That one I can't quite make out. Well, it didn't move when I shot it, so... that one with lots of legs going on. Okay. Give me this. And I'm sure we'll be attacked from both sides now. There a button? Am I missing? Okay, there it is. Yeah, here we go. Gross. There's another one up there. Yeah, I think I missed. No, I got it. I did get it, though. We can't pretend like I didn't. I got it. Ow. Excuse me? Hello? Oh. I agree, Pi, but, you know, everything sounds wet, so it's kind of hard to tell what's dangerous wet and what's just wet. Like, that sounded bad, but I don't know where it is. Alright. Let your tools do the talking. You know I will. Okay. Are we gonna...
Isaac?
Oh.
Is that really you?
I mean, yeah, it's really me, but...
It's been so long.
Yeah.
But I can help you now. Come with me.
Let me see your back. I agree, Pi. I don't buy it either. Alright, chill. I don't have any choice but to go with her. Jeez. We want that. We can afford to just kind of slurp one of those. Okay. The repair room. Authorized personnel once again, but we are the ship's engineer, right?
The beacon's in the storage room next to you. I think I can disable the lock from here. Hold on.
Okay. Well, her rig is active. That would suggest that she's here and real, right? Oh no. She doesn't seem to be reacting to them, though. You know? That's odd. You'd think that would bear some kind of response. Oh, that one went after he lost his leg. Okay. Bye. How long's that door gonna take? Nicole. Sweetheart. Today, probably. Yeah, that's the wrong button. Oh well. Nicole.
Okay, the door's unlocked, Isaac. I can't get over to you, but I'll find a way. This will all be over soon.
Okay. Well, there she goes. Not a care in the world. Seems only when they get close to her that she, like, ducks, but... You know, where's her defensive tool? Maybe she's a pacifist. What's the SOS beacon? Aha, a new suit. The hell it is. Maybe this time we'll get some protection for our legs. What do you think?
Hey, I lost your signal for a while.
Yeah.
Had me worried. I see you've got the beacon, so head to the mining bay and attach it to the asteroid. I've been running trajectory calculations, and if we launch soon, there's a good chance the asteroid can reach a safe distance to begin transmitting.
Great.
Still no sign of Hammond. In his state, I can't imagine he's still alive.
Yeah, honestly, me neither. So, this is strange in that Kendra seems to have come up with an improvised solution here, and that's cool. I'm glad that somebody did. I'm just confused as to why it's not our engineer. Kendra seems more creative than Isaac, doesn't she? Ow. Oh, I see. I'm sure there are now others. Yeah. Come on. Off. I'll take it. Ow again. There we are. Oh, hey. Yeah, I know, but, you know, like, absolutely not. Okay.
Safety gear must be worn at all times in Class A environments.
Yeah. Anyway, of course, we did see that there were a couple more, floors to this, and I'm sure we'll be assaulted on the elevator again. That's just kind of how these things go, isn't it? Open. I did pre-dismember that. No, that's my fault. I lost track of the goo. Anybody else? No. Okay. Well. And we got more stuff. Okay. Who's ready for the elevator to stall out? Or I guess we have to go to processing. We've been to preparation. Let's go back to preparation real quick and deposit this schematic, shall we? Get our number 2 out. And just wait. Anybody? How about now that I'm at the top? No? Well, that's just weird. Okay. Well, we'll clear up the slot all the same. Let me grab this too. Again, the hell it is. Oh, we'll deposit and sell things and then grab that and take a sip. Ah, the level 4 suit. 35,000 this time. We'll get there. we'll just have to forego buying notes for a little while. All right. So, line racks, force gun for a little bit. Probably just swap right over that, right? Good enough. We found extra notes? We did. Anyone this time? No. Okay, so our line gun. Alright, well, I kind of wanted the rest of it, but that's fine. I'm trying to get this off of the elevator. Sure, you hang out there. Okay, to processing. Let's see if we're jumped out at this time. Anyone? Anyone? Nope. Safety begins with teamwork, though, and please follow mining deck procedures. Keep your rig synced up. Read and understand manuals. Inspect your work area. Never approach active machines, and keep all shields and guards in place. Oh, good.
This is Temple. I found Elizabeth, but there isn't a single space-worthy vessel in the whole goddamn bay.
Jacob, hurry up! We need to find a beacon.
There's gotta be one around here somewhere.
Jacob and Elizabeth. Still at it, still attempting to make their escape, as far as we know. Yeah, it looked like an ambush, didn't it? Yeah. Kinda figured. Alright. Come on. It'd help if I loaded it, wouldn't it? There's a lot of you. Yeah, you see, look, it may be unsettling to some how ungainly their gait is as creatures. For me, it just highlights flaws within the design of the supposed biological weapon. Part of mine. That's my bad. I guess space also fires the mine. Because what I meant to do was stomp. Oh well. I'm not exactly going to lose my mind over one spent round. I'll lose my mind about other things. There goes that guy flopping around, making a big fuss. Plenty of vents, plenty of places for them to jump right on down on us, huh? If only this spaceship wasn't set up this way. So we can see that these rooms kind of join which means that it's time to see about looting these corpses. Of note, I think they only play dead when they haven't been directly engaged in a fight. Otherwise, they don't tend to my memory. That'd be smart behavior for the AI. Yeah, it definitely is space that does it. Well. If they weren't dead before, they're double dead now. I think I'm just standing on something. But yeah, for as good as the in-helmet sound effects were... What? Okay. I do wish that they had paid a little bit more attention to where your feet are and what they're doing, because as it stands, it's just kind of... You know, everything is wet, everything's flopping. He's already got his arm off. I gotta say, this is a much slower and more meandering experience than I had remembered. I remembered it being much better paced, but that could just be due to time and experience in other media. This has kind of seemed to drag, hasn't it? Well, maybe not for you, but for me. Yes. Waiting. I don't hear you moving. Left, right, right. Okay. Or nowhere? This is locked. I've done it again. Oh no, there they are. They got poured and left. I hear more of them. Oh, that's another store. That's nice. Piece of burning asteroid. Can't see that corpse clearly, but we got him. We'll read that in a moment. I got bodies to step on. Because our feet are very powerful. More credits, more credits. Okay, a text log. Do not be rude. Alright, mining deck log, cruise, G, QMed. The situation here just got a lot worse. The gravity failure came as we were collecting asteroids, and one broke free of the grav beam. It collided with a wall, killing 2 crew and split into chunks. They're free-floating in the processing room, and we can't restore gravity to get the master key until they're cleared. We could really use some engineering help up here. Well, good news, gentlemen. I've shown up several days late and several $1,000s short. Oh, just got a message relayed via the witch from chat. Yeah, it's going. It's going. We're still Isaac. It's still dead space. How's things on your end? I would like that power node, but I just can't right now. We're going to have to restrain ourselves. How many of these do I have? Not enough. We have some already stockpiled. So let's do that. Well, we're gonna have to do the force energy thing for a little bit too, huh? Okay. Number 2. I know, Pi. You feel like it's a less than adequate weapon. I think differently. Hello, Bits. Hello, Treasure. But let me just... fuckery. Unlimited fuckery. I can see it clearly. Clearly you know what I want, game. Oh, more? Yes, please.
Entering zero gravity.
There's a failsafe on the processing control door. It won't open until gravity is restored.
No, not quite dead enough.
In the room. Maybe you can dump them into that gravity beam with your kinesis gun.
My kinesis gun? Was I supposed to have a gun? But, you know, glad to hear that things are going alright. I can't reach that far. I have to... Thanks. It's not really an anomaly, is it? Alright. Hello? Oh, hi. He vanished. Where did he go? There he is. That was strange. Hey, don't do that again. Oh, you have a friend, huh? What's good down there, bud? Oh, you had several friends. That's okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are they just gonna keep spawning? Am I done? Alright. Anyway, the witch and I have renewed our attempts to get ourselves in better shape, too. It'll be a process. I strayed too close to the grav beam and it made me bleed out of everything, I guess. Oh well.
Entering zero
There's a
gravity.
failsafe on the processing control door. It won't open until gravity is restored. But you can't turn on the gravity until those...
Oh yeah, yeah,
Maybe you can dump them in...
we tend to do most things together. For anyone watching later, that was a question of, oh, you've decided to join in. Yeah, I find it helps to do things as a pair,
Anomaly destroyed.
for everyone's motivation. Now we have to do this, and go, but where are they? Because again, we're in that three-dimensional environment that the game doesn't really seem to be built for. Let's see. Now I'm here. Is this better or worse? Kinda neither, right? Money. Yeah, there's a comment about motivation, partners, that sort of thing. Yeah, it tends to help. It tends to help. It also tends to help that, like, we both have the same sort of goal in mind. I used to do a lot of wandering when I was younger. Not so much these days because we're in a spot that is not conducive to it. But I would like to again. That would be nice. Well, that seemed to work out okay. Now, from where? Hello? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, are you, like, directly above me? You are. There you go. Directly above me was the answer. On things changing and goals and all that. Yeah, it's the places that I'm familiar with from being a younger, somewhat friendlier person. It used to be that I could basically walk a very short distance and wind up somewhere wooded. Now we would have to drive quite a distance in the current spot. And also everyone charges admission, isn't that lovely? To the fucking woods, they charge admission. Oh well. We'll get that sorted. Maybe there will even be videos posted of, you know, some of our hikes and crap when we actually get to that. Because frankly, this channel is already aimed at no one for no one. So I'm just gonna kind of do whatever the hell it is I want with it. Yeah, bud, I know. Admissions to woods. They have just about everything cordoned off and fucking patrolled, and you need a specific pass in order to be allowed into these parks and all that shit, and you'd figure your tax dollars are paying for it, you paid your fucking admission, but no. If you ain't got the money, they don't want you near. Oh, what have I grabbed? That's not what I want. Oh, for fuck's sake, get in the beam. Yeah, and this is to the holy fucking shit, man. Yeah, it's... That's where we're at. Ah, shit, the beam. Ah, I forgot. Of course, we'll have to do this again now that I forgot about that. I was busy thinking about, passes to parks.
Until gravity is restored. But you can't turn on the gravity until those boulders are cleared from the room. Maybe you can dump them into that gravity beam with your kinesis gun.
Yeah, I did the thing. Okay, let's just... it's destroyed. Well, that's where you come out from, is it? Well... gonna take? There we go. Jeez. That one hung in there. Everything else at close range is just kind of fucking bit it. I hit it with this thing once. Alright. So there's this. Gimme. In the hole.
Destroyed.
So more is relayed from the chat. As far as it being weak marketing, yeah, it's bullshit. I understand that these parks are expensive to maintain and you have to pay rangers and emergency services and all that shit. I get that, but you know, that's what taxes are for. And I pay those. I'm not rich enough to avoid paying them. So, you know, what the fuck the problem is, I couldn't tell you. Is this not the right part of the beam? Do you need it somewhere else? Hello, beam? Okay.
Anomaly destroyed.
Alright. This time I don't have anyone that wants to come talk to me. As far as it being about priorities, I guess I don't understand a great many of the things that people in this particular region do. They are all anomalies to me. What they value are not things that I would consider valuable, and the things that they think are not things that I would suggest anyone think. And if I knew of a good place to run to, I would run to it, but I don't.
All free-floating anomalies destroyed. Gravity can now be restored.
Cool. Give me this box, though. Oh, come on, man. Alright. I wish it was more, factory work and factory oriented. Remember, we're supposed to be playing an engineer, but we don't do a whole lot of engineering. Also, my spine thing is all fucked up when I use this gun. You see the little connective piece at the end? It's probably not supposed to do that.
Gravity restored. Access permitted to control room.
Great. Also this. What happened to your other arm? Am I being followed? I mean, kind of. Gotta give him the old run in a circle. Y'all know how that is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Am I about done with you fools yet? Are you finished, or is this gonna be an ongoing thing? Yeah, I know, I see it. We look done. Alright. What are we looking like as far as ammo now? Bits, bobs, pieces. Gravity is activated. There's some things in there, but we don't have a node to open it right now. Well, onward. Some more man-sized vents for man-sized things to fit through. Is that me? That's me. Okay. Well, yeah, hang on, I keep forgetting about the spacebar. It does not make sense that it would be that. Oh, it accomplished my goal. There we go, we finally got his legs in the right spot. Alright, we'll leave the mining access key right where it is for right now, because I want to steal things first. I agree, Pi. Well, I do.
That's the key, Isaac. It'll get you into the control room so you can launch the asteroid.
Okay.
Don't forget to attach the beacon first.
Yeah, I'll attach the beacon.
A report on the colonist dementia. It seemed to start after they removed the marker from the planet.
Cool.
God knows how long it was down there.
Probably a long time. Anyway, What I believe Pi is trying to express is that this is about the millionth little tragic ending vignette we've come across, and at this point it's just, you know, we've seen it. You get to the point where you're going, yeah, but it's another drop in the bucket. Oh, this is where we left a whole bunch of goo. Yeah, that's goo that's legless. Hey, can I get you the fuck out of here, please? Just in the pit would be fine. Yeah, the pit would be fine, that's alright. Give me this, because I would like the ammunition. Oh, this is the spot I tried to grab things from before. What a fucking rip. Yeah, see, that's the hallway. We should have been able to with our telekinesis module, which we have. Here it is. See? To just grab the shit from that end of it, because I can probably... Yeah. It's passed through. They just tell me no. What are we looking at now? Quite a few line racks. Doing better on pulse gun stuff. I'll probably sit on the line gun for a moment. I agree, dude. Well, there's an awful lot of like resource bottlenecks in this chapter. And these hallways, which I can't figure out the function to. What is this? Why is this? All right. Okay. Well, things will have undoubtedly changed on our way back.
Please recycle any unused materials regularly. Thank
Sure.
you.
That was a fun spin. I hear more just like wet bits happening. We're gonna save our saving until we get up to the store. Yeah, I know, I heard the wet bits.
I've got elevator access to the mining subdeck.
Cool.
It was a security lockdown, although I don't think it helped them.
Yeah, me neither.
Grab the beacon and the key, head over there.
I will.
It looks like the asteroid is held in place by some gravity tethers.
Okay.
You have to knock those out before you can launch it.
Yeah, I gotta do stuff first, Kendra. There's a new suit to buy, and that might help me out. We'll get to it, I promise. I agree, Pi. Yeah, the shop system is kind of tedious. I believe that means we'll have enough to go ahead and snag that. As well as maybe a few other choice pieces. Yeah. More inventory slots and more armor. Maybe something to protect our legs? Oh, we knocked over the broom. Mop? Mop, it's got a squeegee handle. Finally. I mean, it's the outer thigh, but I'll take it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Not enough credits for that. Anyway, we may also, at some point in time, swap out our force gun for the contact beam. I haven't decided yet. The force gun has been sort of overlapping with our line gun. Yeah, what the hell? We'll shake things up. Because I know what the force gun does, and I've played with it a great deal. Contact energy ain't cheap. What are we looking at for energy otherwise? Probably just snag some more plasma energy. We'll have to forego the node for now. But that's alright. There will be time later. So a new number 4. And ostensibly also for bosses. I'm sorry, a new number 2. This is a contact beam. It looks like that. You charge it, it does a bunch of damage. Usually in playthroughs I don't go for it, but why not experience something new? We've seen the force gun, it's cool-ish. The thing that I don't understand about this suit is what the fuck is going on at the base of my head. Is that supposed to cushion my skull or prevent whiplash? Because it looks like there are sharp metal things that are pointed directly at my trapezius. Okay, sure. Like round it off or something, put little rollers on it. What the fuck? Oh, yes please. Yes, on which gun is the plasma cutter? This one's the plasma cutter. It's exactly what it sounds like. It flings a jet of superheated matter towards something. It's for shearing rocks. This is the contact beam. I don't know what fucking purpose the contact beam serves as far as a mining tool. It seems to be maybe for pounding even harder rocks, but with what it does, it fires this concentrated beam of energy. You'd think that it would powder the ore that you're trying to extract. I don't know. This is the pulse rifle, because if it's a game and it's got a rifle, it has to be a pulse rifle. It's got 3 barrels and it's kind of ridiculous and it doesn't look comfortable to hold. And this is the line gun. It's like a bigger plasma cutter, which makes sense if it's a mining station. Well, a ship, but yeah, that's what we got going on right now. We're finally going to go to mining. And we're gonna see who does what. No incident this time. Alright, well that's gonna be great for visibility. And I hear gross things. They're here. Yeah, I see you. And I already figured out the trick, didn't I? You figured can't see, sure bet, right? but I can see you just fine. Yes, please. Oh, did this make an appearance in Enter the Gungeon, or is it just of a similar name? As far as the contact beam is concerned, I don't... Like, it doesn't bore a hole, it just punches one spot very hard. And that's why I think it would probably powder whatever it is you're trying to extract, right? If it bored a hole, that would make sense. Because then we're getting through trashier minerals in order to get at what it is that we actually want. As it stands, though, I'm left scratching my head. I guess it's like if we're mining in space, we have to make the trip worth it, you know. So that means a lot of people, and about the only way that it seems to be profitable for them is that they're doing these things called planet cracks, where you're hauling up this enormous chunk of a planet. I don't know. It seems wasteful to me. And like a cutting beam, I understand. Like the plasma cutter here, sure.
Supervisor Second Engineer Dallas reporting.
Okay.
This will be my last report.
Oh, all right.
I've seen what they do to the bodies, what they become.
Uh-huh.
I can't let that happen to me. At least if I don't have any limbs, I won't be able to kill anyone when I'm infected. Please tell Dawn and the kids that I love them.
I don't know Dawn.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well...
Okay.
One more.
Alright, well, he apparently severed his own limbs without losing consciousness, which is impressive. Oh, that's rocks. It sounds very similar to the wet. But yeah, like I suppose on an expedition, if you're using the cutting beam, you're just looking to blast through like sandstone or fucking other minerals that you don't particularly need. Hey, there's an iron deposit, blah 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 down. Oh, hey. No, alright. We'll go right to the quick time, that's fine, I'm fine with that. That's another one. It's twice now they've decided that they want to take a chunk out of me. Yes, please. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense as far as the Enter the Gungeon stuff goes. That's kind of cool. I appreciate that. A lot of times in video games, guns don't get the same sort of reverence as swords do. They don't seem to carry the same mystique, and not that I think that they should. But if it's a video game gun, I don't see why not. You know, like, The Witch didn't know it, but her choice in carry gun fairly heavily influenced by Resident Evil and Silent Hill 3. She wound up with a Beretta 92 clone. No, mining control is locked. Okay. I thought I could skip. Are you gonna fight me twice? Is this gonna be twice? Or is it just this guy? And let me go ahead and take those off so that I remember that this corpse is fine. Yes, please. I mean, yeah, you can do worse than the 92. It has some issues with dirt ingress up at the top, but that's because, you know, it's got that big open slide. They're also kind of large as far as handguns are concerned. They're bulky frames. But they're nice. It's quite pleasant to shoot. I hear someone. Do we have more? Seems like that one's done. That one I know is done. The baby ones are not all that resilient. Why this hallway exists is beyond me. This is an enormous workplace hazard. Alright. I agree, Pi. Carrying the battery through that sequence is supposed to be tense, but it's just kind of extra work. A lot of this seems to be padding. Yes, please. On gun knowledge, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Fucking everybody starts knowing nothing on any given subject, and if you didn't have a keen interest in it, then of course I wouldn't expect you to know anything. And honestly, a lot of people pick a lot of things just based on how they look and associations built with them over time. As far as safety is concerned on the ship, yeah, they put up a lot of posters about safety and how important it is for their employees, but, like, what the fuck is with the rest of this ship then, you know? These hallways are so fucking narrow. If there was an emergency, you'd have people trampled to death. It's craziness. I do want that semiconductor. Because there are still yet more suits and still yet more power nodes. Mining bay. Yep. Wrong button. I guess that's just the machine doing things. Is this also the mining bay? Is this telling me I can also go here? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, well. Gents. I'm gonna have to ask you to move. Here, get in the beam. Yeah, the beam. The beam for you. Goodbye. This looks like a fight arena, doesn't it? Very exposed that way. Yeah. They got more corpses. I kind of figured. Now those come in darker colored too. That's how you know that they have been, quote, enhanced. Now he's garbage. You're trash, kid. And there's stuff up there too. Am I in 0G? I guess I am. I think the official line on the enhanced ones looking this way is taken straight out of, like, Capcom's playbook, where they go, well, the blood flow has just increased to such states that blah 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 blah, and the capillaries are breaking, and I'm going, alright, but if it has blood flow, then what's with all the movement without exsanguinating? No. Yeah, I know. You give? He gives. That's what I wanted. I came up here for this box. And then I see another box. Oh my god. You guys are making this a whole thing, aren't you? I know, Pi. Well, let's just fucking move on, shall we? Oh, galaxy cake. I see. Yeah, the witch is still relaying to me things in chat. Happy birthday. And enjoy your galaxy cake. I guess there's other things I have to break here. Is it those? What am I doing? Oh, the other one's up there. I understand. Oh, you're quite welcome. Can I just shoot it from here? Is that fine? I guess not. Oh no, it is. We just had to tag it a couple of times. Is that the other sub-objective? There's apparently 2 more. Fucking somewhere. Oh, I can now put the thing on it. Oh, I have to stop those with the stasis. I see. There's rings doing stuff. Now we know. Text log. Dallas A, Supervisor, Second Engineer. Planet went smoothly from this end, although there do seem to have been problems planet-side. We've temporarily lost contact with the colony. First rock ball was extracted from the tectonic load approximately 1 hour after planet crack and has been processed, refined, and smelted. Results have exceeded even optimistic initial estimates. Normal recovery is about 35% mineral, 5% fossil, 60% waste, but mineral from the first ball was 65% mineral and 0% fossil, in line with expectations. That's 6.5 tons of ore from a 10-ton ball, assuming it's not an anomaly. Those are fun words to say back-to-back. We've hit a mother load. Yeah, 65% usable mineral is pretty good. Pi, it is pretty good. I know that you're pushing for, like, weird min-max stats. There's no way they're going to get 100% yield on this. They won't. They won't. It's just not the nature of things.
Entering 0 gravity.
Okay, we've entered 0 gravity again. This time we know kinda what we're doing. We know we gotta break that. We want these locks fucking offline. Ow. Do you give yet? Well, give me the other limb. Ooh, money. Oh, yeah, I see. I see you. Okay. That's one arm. That's both arms. And we'll slurp that while we're here. Oh, yes, please. Another comment. Yeah, 0G is the only place that I can hurl myself from surface to surface. This suit is not the Iron Man suit. It looks like it is later, but... And when I say later, I mean in the next Dead Space game. But as far as directional thruster control or anything, nah, it ain't got it. Yeah, if all the tools were gun-like. It does seem that way, doesn't it? From my experience with a number of tools, there's gun-like and then there's just human hand ergonomics. And I think we're in the realm of human hand ergonomics. That didn't slow that down at all. You guys are fucking liars. Alright, so we're just going to have to time it, I guess? Come on, put it down. And we die. Okay. It does not seem to slow it down when I tag it. We'll continue to sort this out. This is strange. I did hit it with the stasis. I guess it just hit the ball. Oh yeah, I know, I read that already. Thank you. Alright, we got line ammo, we got this, we got that. We got this semiconductor, which we know we want. We're opening this door. And we know who pops out.
Gravity.
And to the beam. And to the beam. And to the beam. So when can you stasis those, if ever? No, because the stasis bolt just kind of fucking goes places, doesn't it? I don't know, I'm unclear on this. We'll fuck around and find out. I know Pi. To the beam. Oh, okay. Hey. Is that what it's for? And is this simply shootable then? No? No. Alright. Oh. Let's head on up anyway. Let's see what it is that we can and can't do. Because this is doing something, right? Is it only doing that? Is the secret this? Doesn't seem to be. Alright. Well, we got 2 of these stasis packs anyway, so we can continue to experiment a moment. I think that's just to make this easier. That's something different, right? Isaac faster. No. There is in fact an outside the asteroid. Okay.
Entering 0.
That's not the greatest, guys. Alright. We want to travel with these, not necessarily against them.
Entering.
There we go. I mean, fucking kinda, right? Ow. Okay. Oh. They're just interrupting my animation, I guess. No, that's not what I wanted to do, Isaac. Isaac. Great. Thanks, bud. You really cooperated with me on this one. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, we have a moment. It's not gonna take me a minute to get back inside. Okay.
Warning. Payload 8772 is no longer tethered. Untrained personnel should leave the area immediately.
Uh-huh. There we go. We had to go on a spacewalk. Oh yeah, I was talking about that on one of the other things, and how the sound work within the suit in vacuum is pretty cool. I wish they had paid attention to the rest of their sound work as well as they paid attention to that, because that really is something. And everything else is just wet noise. It's like someone just put some Jello in their mouth and squished it between their teeth into a microphone. What do you want me to do now? Okay. So it would appear my work here is done. I had to go on a spacewalk. In a spot that looked a lot like you wouldn't be able to go outside there, but alright. Sure, fine. Oh, hey. Alright. I guess you could shrug it off. You got friends? What, did you fall down the shaft and break your legs? I know, Pi. They don't break their legs, they use the vents. I know. Okay, well, back up we go. I think I have to transport the battery back, too. Oh. Sure, why is it doing that now? Nah, it's good. Give me this. Give it. Thank you. You sit there. Is that just always on fire? Oh no, the one side is burning hotter than the other. Does it rotate? No, it just blocks off specific spots. Okay. And now this is intermittent here. Yeah, sure.
Dinner will be served in the mess hall in 10 minutes.
Oh, thank you. See, parts of the ship are still working, parts is not. Anyway, there's a store over there, and a save room here. Just a moment, I will be right back. There we go, and we're back. Let's get back to being Isaac. We're waiting to see if our feed is doing something stupid. It's not. Okay, cool. There we are. I guess that's what they meant by into the void, but I don't know. I know, dude. We went on a spacewalk, but we've been on spacewalks before, and with the linear nature of this game, I feel like that's kind of cheating. as far as puzzle design is concerned. We likely won't need that. We'll keep the small pack. We got plenty of plasma energy. Plenty of plasma energy. Not so much on the line racks, that's okay. Pretty good on pulse rounds. That's good. Alright, so plasma cutter for the meantime. Is there anyone that's going to come? Sample my cheeks while I'm not looking? No? Oh, and thank you for the welcome back. Is this hand stuck on my foot? No. Okay. Alright, finally, to mining control. We still didn't fix that antenna. No. We got little ones. Little flop arounds. Hey Kendra, it's locked. Hey Kendra? Oh, I've got the key. Okay, sick. Yeah, no, though. Kind of already know your game. There we go. They're all suitably useless now. Okay. We're gonna steal stuff. 'Cause of course we are. No, not the fire extinguisher. Isaac, put that down. I want this. What is this? No, it's nothing that concerns me. Don't do this at work. Interstellar sport. What sport is that? Oh, release payload. 872 something.
8772.
8772. There we go.
Beacon's on its way.
Kendra.
All functions normal and
Yeah, I know.
broadcasting wideband.
Okay.
Now we just have to hope somebody's listening. I'll position the array receiver. I thought I saw my brother again.
Okay.
He waved to me, like nothing was wrong. Okay. I should be able to leave this channel open. What? The comms array receiver isn't responding. Isaac, can you get back to the bridge? We need that array online or we can't receive signals from anyone responding to the beacon.
Okay. I mean, the comms array is what I came here to fix to begin with, and I was just remarking on how we never did that.
Quarantine active.
Alright, well, here we go. Hey. From what other angle? Oh. How did you materialize behind me? Oh, the vent in the ceiling, I see. There appears to be a vent in every corner. Which again, why man-sized? Why capable of supporting that much weight? Yes, please. Okay, so on sports, she got me the sports comments. Yeah, but what space sports have you dressed like that? It says interstellar sport. I'm pretty sure that's not a great space garb. Titty sport is not a sport. It's a recreational activity. Okay, well, we've done it. It's done. We gotta go back to the bridge now and finally fuck with that comm array. We get to do our jobs. Are you guys excited? I've been trying to do my job this entire time, but, I mean, Kendra typically ain't having it. It's just the head left. I know I mulched that. Maybe they fucking... That's what came out of the vents up top. That's what they're trying to tell me. Do we have another one that's just going to go ahead and tickle my butt? No? No? Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, that waits then. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be. Oh, yes, please. Isaac in the quest for Employee of the Year. Isaac in the quest for the only employee left standing, I guess. They're gonna have to give it to him at this point. CEC owes him some fucking, like, hazard pay, some extra vacation bucks. I mean, he's already working overtime, though, isn't he? Does this not count as overtime? He hasn't slept. I can vouch for that. Oh, that's a solid point. Which brings up is that we haven't actually fixed it yet. So what if Isaac is a gig worker and he's only gonna get paid when the job is reported done? Oh, that would be horrifying, wouldn't it? That's the real terror of Dead Space. Yes, it's capitalism. I have had to purchase all of my own personal protective equipment. So there's... Yeah, with company script too. This theory holds water. Oh no. Oh no, Isaac. Isaac, after this we have to get you to unionize. Alright. And yeah. Okay, so we've upgraded our pulse rifle a little bit more. It's definitely on the list of things that we're 100% keeping and definitely keeping active. Oh, is there somewhere to... No, not really, huh? Okay. Alright. So we'll probably at least get to the bridge. And see what Kendra wants us to do there before we are done being Isaac for the time being. Well, we'll also get lit on fire. Yeah, we shook it off. I'm wondering if we'll get attacked in here again. Because we're going back up to preparation. That's where the tram is. I hear people. Banging and clunking. Hey, I saw your bullshit coming, friend. We got more? Just him? So far. I agree, Pi. I see more. More of these divider pieces. I believe we'll be seeing whole ones of those soon. They make a very distinctive noise. You'd know if they were present. That one locker I looted earlier is now closed and locked. Somebody came back for their lunch and went, "What the fuck is this?" Odds are good they're not going to make it off this vessel, though, so I don't think I have to worry about the HR complaint. Pulse rifle for a little bit. That's just gonna have to be how it is. Okay. We're looking for friends. There's a power node. There's nothing. That doesn't mean friends won't appear. That seems to be drawing air up. I agree, Pi. And so far, nothing. Okay. In we go. Okay, into the void. We've completed it. I agree, Pi. I agree. Alright, we're back at the bridge. A place we've been before. Last time we had Hammond here. Okay, Kendra, yes.
The military ship just docked in, the USM Valor. I don't know what it was doing out there. It must have gotten our distress signal.
Great.
We can't talk to it until the comms array is fixed. I'm gonna hack the door to communications for you. Get in there and find the comms control station.
Yeah, will do. Well, it would seem like rescue is at hand, wouldn't it? Of course, you know, we have a lot more to go. Spoilers, rescue is not at hand. Because, well, those complicating factors just keep going. We're still being told this is a secure spot. The hallway is still a mess. From our tangle with the big gorilla one previously. That's that noise I told you was real distinctive. They're definitely in there. We'll deal with it. The main atrium. I know, Pi. I just want to grab some stuff from my safe, bud. That's all. Move. We can probably sell the small one at this point. And move. Okay. Well, shall we? We see that the hallway sphincter has become more of a problem. We didn't treat it when we should have. And we got those. The quarantine is still active. Whoop. Ow. I'm pretty sure that's his only attack, though. I think he's a one and done. Yeah. Good thing we have this suit. We would have been in real trouble without it. Uh-huh. Got that spindly little limb there. Hard to sever. Uh-huh. Our quarantine alert's still going. That's now flopping. I agree, Pi. Quite a few times it seems a little bit much, yeah. He's just not surrendering that arm. It sounds like something else is very upset with us. Perhaps whatever creature is responsible for hallway sphincter. Another couple credits. But little bit of ammunition. And we're still just kind of scrounging. Looks like it wants us to use that elevator. But if I remember correctly, there's supplies in the room that Hammond used to hang out in. This sub-bridge. Oh, free line racks. So we'll save and we'll head down there. Or we won't. The elevator's out. Ain't that the way of it? Let's check over here while I'm thinking of and looking for things. Somewhere to fuck with nodes. A little bit of... Oh, it's just a small med pack. It's the one box, huh? Do I have nodes? Did I spend my nodes? I have none nodes. Okay, well that answers that, doesn't it? We can sip that med pack. Even the machines are very loud, aren't they? I agree, Pi. It can be effective sometimes, but there's no reason for these machines from the future to be quite so noisy. Nothing there, and I think we're past the point where I have to think about elevators. Level 1 is off limits, that's fucked now.
Isaac, the door to communications is open. But I've been getting some weird feedback spikes on the local comms. I think someone's listening in on us, so be careful.
Okay. Perhaps espionage is afoot. Well, the monitors are no longer doing that fun thing anymore. And we hear pain shrieks. We see another wall guy who's just having a day. And a day no longer. We'll get to that save station. Of course, you know I want to steal shit first. Tried to shoot the three of them. It was simply not to be. Oh well. Now to open these other two bits, grab those, save. We'll see about the communication array, won't we? And after we find out what it is that's going to be our complicating factor here, we may call it. We'll see how long it looks like it's going to take. Well, he's dead now. We find a few... there we go. There's that real distinctive noise that I mentioned. And they do that. make sure nobody's faking it. Doesn't seem like they are. I have to remember that I have this. I keep forgetting. Alright. Yeah, because we're looking a little bit soft on ammo reserves otherwise. Well. Okay. A semiconductor for us. That's the weight of the cannon there. We remember when we played Asteroids. A bench to spend nodes that I don't think we have, and a save station. Someone whispering search and rescue in my ear. We know Isaac is not search and rescue. He's just here to fix this antenna. I think he's raring to go, but we have a save station right here, and we might just build the suspense until tomorrow. Yeah, I think that might be the better call. Alright. We'll save that. We'll pause this. We'll send you here. And, you know, so we're continuing to do things on the Ishimura. It seems that Kendra has rescue in hand. And wouldn't that be nice? But we still have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more chapters to go before we're done. Yeah, you know, so things are bound to go south for the Valor as well. You'd think that reports of that would reach back home very quickly, seeing as it's a military ship that's gone missing at this point. Alright, well, we'll check back in with Isaac later, and I'll leave you to wander alone for a little while. See ya.